Y'all, ain't no way. Ain't no way it should have went down like this at the end. There's no way. Welcome back to My Twisted Life of Poetry. I am Poetry. You are here for America's Next Top Model, Cycle 24. Recap and review of episode 13, Beauty is Commercial. I am so sick of Tyra Banks and her damn antics with this show. There's no freaking way it should have went down like that at the end. No freaking way. None whatsoever. Let me get this out the way. The runway show that Philip Klein is doing for the next episode is the runway show that I attended. It's going to be very interesting to see how they're going to play this, because they told us that this runway show was the final 12 people that were moving into the house. That's what they told us. And now they're making this the final runway show. Really? And I know a lot of the girls who are already eliminated are in this runway. Yes, I've already said it once before. Brandy K quit, and she was in this doggone runway. So how did she get to come back? They're going to have to edit that shit out. I really am interested to see next week's episode. But let's get to it. The first 12 minutes of the episode is the girls in the house talking about themselves, talking about each other, and who they doing it for. They all doing it for their mama. That's the first 12 minutes. Nothing else to really talk about, so let's move on to the challenge. With the challenge, this is a Pantene Pro V or Pantene commercial product, beauty product. The girls are going to have to be a beauty consultant and be the model at the same doggone time, which basically means they have to work with the stylist, they have to work with the hair, they have to work with makeup themselves. They're going to pick out their own photo as well. They all have to exemplify certain types of products. Kyla was given foam, which means she has to be light and airy in her photos. Christiana was given a 3-minute hold, which means she has to be bold. Shanice is given gold premiere. Don't know what the fuck she's supposed to be exemplifying, but that is the product that they have for black people's hair, or for people with textured hair, basically black people's hair. And Jeana was given volume. Since she has no hair, they had to give her a wig, because people who wear wigs have to still style them with products as well, especially if it's human hair. And she gets, like I said, they're working with their own products. Jeana picks out the wig that she wants. She picks out the blonde one that looks so much like Christiana's hair. The color, everything looks like Christiana's hair. And I'm thinking, oh, she gunning for you, girl. She is gunning for you. And she said in her confessional at one point that, yeah, Christiana's her biggest competition, so she's going to be savage as possible. There's not a savage bone in Jeana's body. She's spiteful. She's a spiteful girl. She's a spiteful girl. So let's see. When they started the shoot, there wasn't really much for me to say about the shoots at all. Shanice was the main one that did not show a presence to me at all in her shoot. She was pretty basic, I thought. Yeah, she had like a gold backdrop. She waved a gold flag. Like I said, I don't even know what the fuck she was supposed to be exemplifying. And maybe that was her problem. She didn't know what she was supposed to be exemplifying either. So when they go through the photos, Shanice's looked pretty damn basic. She looked pretty damn basic to me. Wasn't feeling much of it at all. She had this old mama hairstyle. I didn't feel Shanice's at all. Kyla's picture, she had the flower petals falling down. They thought that she did better with the feathers. They wish she would have picked that one, but she picked the one with the flowers. She was kind of hidden behind the flowers, and her mouth was contorted. You know, when she gets nervous, she does this, and that's exactly how her mouth was in that photo. Jeana was sexy. They even told her to tone it down, and her tone down was still too sexy. Christiana, she used a clock. She used, what else she used? She did a 3-minute pose, and they thought that she was doing too much. She was doing too much. Like Jeana even used an hourglass. They couldn't figure out why she used the hourglass. But Jeana was supposed to exemplify, let me go back to her. Jeana was supposed to exemplify volume. And she did like, she had movement in the picture, but there was no volume. Her movement should have been bigger to exemplify the volume of the hair. And her hair was too flat. So yeah, I didn't like Jeana's picture. Christiana's picture was, I thought, was the best. Like I said, they thought that she overdid it. But of the 4 girls, they thought that Christiana won as well. So she won that challenge. And she got to pick one of the girls to do the challenge with her. And it was Kyla, and their gift was their mamas. I don't know. It didn't do nothing for me. Christiana wanted to have the heartfelt talk with her mama about her being molested. Y'all probably should did that back when we first heard the story. It didn't move us this time. At least it didn't move me. So yeah, that was pretty dull for me to watch. So let's go on over to the photo shoot. It's still with Pantene. They have to do an extra commercial now. And with this commercial, they're still representing the products that they represented the day before. Like that Shanice was feeling like the only reason why she lost that challenge the day before is because of her psoriasis, and she couldn't really do nothing with her hair. So now she's finally getting her hair done. I don't know why they just didn't get the damn girls some crochets or something like that back in the day. They didn't have to sew in or sew in the damn hair. They could have gave her some crochets or something back in the day because she already had cornrows in them. But yeah, so now they finally doing her hair, making her look halfway decent. But it aged her. Christiana's hair aged her. And Jeana, again, picked another blonde wig that looked like Christiana. Again. Like I said, in this particular time, she said that that's the only person she worried about is Christiana. She says, you know, with the wig, you know, she feels more comfortable in it than she did the day before. She's feeling really good about it. Girl, stop. You've been wearing wigs your whole adult life. Don't act brand new like it's your first time wearing a wig and you was going to be insecure about it. Just stop it. Stop with the antics, girl. Stop. Okay, so on this photo shoot, Shanice. She looked real, I don't know. She looked so disconnected. Drew said she looked scared. And the angles that she was giving clearly showed me the flaws in her face. The girl can't model. That's just basically it. The girl can't model. I don't know what she was doing. I don't know what she was doing at all. She looked like she was in her backyard posing. Correction. She looked like me in my backyard posing. It was so basic looking. I didn't like it at all. Jeana, sex. They couldn't turn it off. Sex. She looked, matter of fact, if you pull out some of her Playboy porn star photos, she looks like that with clothes on. That's exactly what her mouth was gaped. Every shot. Every doggone shot. Kyla was swallowed up by them damn the feathers. She was swallowed into them. And so she couldn't show much range or movement to me in the shot as far as her angles was concerned. I just didn't see that in the shoot. Christiana, I hated her hair. I hated her makeup. I hated her dress. I hated everything about the way she looked. The rose color outfit. She already has pink undertones. It didn't work well with the rose color outfit. So no, I didn't like the way Christiana looked, but I think that she gave the most angles and poses and movement and everything in her shot until Jeana walked up close to the set and threw her off. You ain't not supposed to let nobody throw you off your game, girl. Not at all. Keep your head up, keep your eyes focused, but you let this chick throw you off your game. And she did it. It worked. If that was Jeana's plan, it worked, baby. If that was her plan. And Jeana was over on the side practicing her poses and stuff. Christiana, like, I don't want her to steal my poses, that and other. She didn't. At least they didn't show us that she did. This whole episode was basically about Jeana, and it was so freaking draining to me. Just like, are we done yet? So we go to panel. In that panel, we got Philip Pline as a secret judge. And I'm thinking, why is he here? Why is he here as a judge? Is it because they left out the runway show? That's what I was thinking when I was taping. Is it because they left out the runway show and they owed him one? But as I stated at the beginning of this video, no, the next episode is going to be Philip Pline's show. And they claiming that he is there to pick the girls for his runway show. Since when they start doing that? Since when did they start doing that? Just have some random person come in and say, you know what, I'm going to pick the girls out your thing to be in the runway show. They used to do it in a challenge. Not at panel. Not at panel. But okay, that's what we're going to go with. So, Shanice's picture. Nope, and nope. I told y'all, every time she take a picture like this, see my nose? Her nostrils flare every single freaking time. That picture was hideous. There was nothing cute about that picture. Nothing at all. Jeana's picture, the light did not capture her, did not hit her properly at all for me in that shot. Her nose was too contoured, and you could still see the brown contour around her nose in the picture. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it. And again, she was just too damn sexy for Pantene's brand. Kyla looked like she was posing for 17 magazine. Her youthfulness really showed through. She was all bubbly and stuff doing her shoot, and it really was showing in this particular shot. Christiana, I didn't like the picture. She looked like a deer caught in headlights. Almost like she was ready to cry. Probably ready to cry because Jeana was walking up to her shot. Out of the pictures, I picked Kyla to be the top pick. I actually picked Christiana to be the second, even though I wasn't too thrilled with the other two. I still picked her to be the second. So I had Jeana and Shanice as my bottom two. And based on those photos, Shanice would have went home for me. Well, we actually get a judges panel to try to understand they crazy. And even though the judges had the majority rule, Philip Klein somehow was able to save somebody at the end of this. So Shanice did not get best photo. 3 out of the 4 judges didn't like it. And make it 4 if we conclude Phillips. But this is where Drew said that, yes, she has really outshined. She came from the bottom, now she up. That's pretty much what he was saying. Christiana, they liked her. They just say she's inconsistent. I haven't really seen inconsistency out of Christiana. But, you know, we already know how this is walking. Kyla, they loved her shot. They all raved over it. And Jeana, all 4 judges was like, she don't know how to follow instructions. That she didn't do the brand. This was not, no, she didn't do it. And then Klein said, well, I like her though. And then Law comes back and say, you know what? She is a savage though. Okay, so like I said, I have to agree with Drew pretty much throughout this whole episode. All his comments I agree with. So they picked best picture, they picked Kyla, the same as I did. And they chose Christiana as runner-up, the same as I did. The bottom 2 for them was Shanice and Jeana. And they sent Jeana home. Okay, now, y'all. I can't stand Jeana. Y'all know I can't stand Jeana. I can't stand her, so I was happy that she was gone. But, looking at those photos, Jeana should not have went home over Shanice. Jeana should, that photo was not, that photo for Shanice was bad. But think how radiantly beautiful it was. It was not beautiful at all. And then Tyra said, yes, of course she needs to put her head down. But when she had her head down, she keep her eyes closed. The girl can't freaking model. How many times we got to say that? So no, Jeana should not have been the one picked to go home. But it didn't fucking matter anyway. Because why? Philip Klein, the one person who's not even the judge, who came in just on this particular episode only, who was the only one who in the judge's discussion that liked Jeana's look, decided that he wanted her in the runway show. So she does not get eliminated. She gets saved. Now, this is what pisses me off. This is why I say why I'm exhausted with Tyra fucking Banks. There has been many occasions where a girl has been eliminated from this show. Philip Klein's runway show in particular, because I was there, that there was eliminated girls who walked in the runway. Jeana could have still walked in his runway show and not still be part of this competition because she was eliminated again. But because they want so bad for this Playboy bunny to be the fucking America's Next Top Model, they are going to save her. When the fuck have they ever been saved by a goddamn extra judge on this show? Never. They saving her so she could walk in that runway show. I'm frustrated, y'all. I'm frustrated. Like I said, she didn't have to be in the competition to still walk in that show. Because like I said, I was there. And in that show, Cora walked in it. Brandy K was walking in that show. And y'all know she quit. Sandra walked in that show. Kyla, Liberty, Jeana, Rio, Maggie, Christiana, Aaron, and Ivana. Shanice wasn't even in the runway show. And maybe Shanice gonna get eliminated. Why? Because right before the end of the show, Tyra says, just be aware that somebody can get eliminated at any time during the course of this show. Anytime. That suggests to me that they're not going to wait to panel next week. Somebody's going to get eliminated on the spot, which is probably going to be Shanice, because I know for a fact Shanice was not in that Feel Applying runway show at all. We going to see what happened next week. I don't care if y'all mad that I told y'all what's going to go on next week. You need to know. You need to freaking know. Thank y'all for coming back. Thank y'all for watching. I'm exhausted and pissed off about this. I really am. I really am. I know Jeana is some of y'all's favorites. I just don't understand why. I don't understand, because for the same reason y'all hate most of these other contestants, Jeana is the exact same. Her attitude is the exact same, is the reason why y'all hate some of these other people, that y'all wanted some of these other people to go. I'm still pissed about it. I'm pissed about it. She better not fucking win. She better not fucking win. I'm ready to get my vocal cords in line. I told Lil J, I'm ready to scream. I'm ready to scream at the TV. I am. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. I appreciate y'all being here. Peace.